Right, boys, you want to introduce yourselves and then we'll get into this discussion video.
Hello guys, it's me, Nightshroud5.
And it's Anton here.
Anton's the one that taught locals, regionals with Magical Musketeers, so he's a Magical Musketeer master. And Sean, I've mentioned him a couple of times on the channel, with Red Eyes, he's pish builds, and we've got Weather Painter King, Sean here as well. So let's get right into the band monsters. Can we just skip the easy one and go on for VFD, because everyone's VFD away? He's all
True. I'll agree, that's done. Right. His time is up.
Yep, I think so, definitely.
Tom, would you like to say a speech in honour of VFD? Lay him to rest?
No, because I'm not a big dino mongo.
You know what? Here we go. Let's all pay homage to VFD. You know, great thanks to VFD in bringing Virtual World to the top of the metagame. But here it lies. May it rest in peace and never corrupt our game again.
Right.
Namaste.
Right, that's a wee bit more dramatic than I was expecting, but that's lovely, Sean. I'm sure he'll be happy to be laid rest with that speech. Right.
With Inferno Fire Blast!
What's this guy talking hands with the editing tonight?
No, I'd keep this shit in. This is comedy gold.
Oh, nah, I might cut my fucking cell out laughing like that. Hangy. Right, so what other band colours do you think, Sean? We'll do one each. So what's your next one?
Band cards. Oh, now we're talking. I think the barrier statue might have to go.
Why?
Because it's so easy just to end on it with the bird up, and that pretty much does the same thing as VFD. Stops you from playing.
I know, but the thing is, it's
1,000 attack points or 1,000 attack defense.
I know it's a wee bit harder now because what they call Tri Brigades have kit, and then they just dump the spell because it'll get protection like once.
Yep.
But
it is easy out, I get it, but I mean that's the only thing I can think of that coming up.
Only stop.
Nothing on like YGO. That's the only thing I can think of that's maybe done my nut in a wee bit is playing that. Guy was going harpies, and I'm like, harpies, what's going on here? Next minute it's Tri Brigade bird up. I'm like, alright, okay.
Aye, it changes really fast when you've got a fucking Beast Warrior deck and fucking Wing Beasts and all that. Right, Anton, have you got a band killed?
I think the format's actually not too bad. Apart from VFD.
Way to push the boat, man.
Can't think of anything.
So that's all I really want in band is just VFD, nothing really else.
Nah, I mean the barrier statue is just an absolute push. Like, I'm not saying it has to be done, it's just okay, cool for getting ready cards.
Rather no end on, especially if they're bringing out a fucking big ass board. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, something like that.
Right, so we're going to go into spicy limits.
Can't beat.
Right, so we're going to move on to spicy limits then.
Spicy limits. Oh right, where do we kick off with that?
Right, we'll do one
just
each.
push out the boat here.
Right, on you go, Anton. What?
Northern to 1.
No, Northern can go straight to 3. Fucking instant fusion's the problem killed, no Northern. So I'd say Northern to 3 because you're not going to play fucking 3 in an extra deck, are you?
Nah, not really, are you? Like you're a rank 4 spam deck, but it's only a 1 spell turn. Nah, mate.
No, I don't think it is.
Nah,
I'm just going to check, but he has to be on the field to be able to summon, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll double check that one.
I'm going to say engage to 1.
Right, I'll say engage can come back if Thrones gets banned.
Thrones?
Is Thrones still at 1?
Yes, Thrones still at 1. Because let's be honest, right? See if people are playing engage. It was just to search out the drones, and then they've got a free link to. That's basically the reason why engage really went. I think engage, like Sky Strikers as a whole, especially in the new, it's fine. It's still doing well. Like, plus it's getting put into Outreach, so it's just
I've seen that actually.
A huge another level of consistency, spell and traps. But that's the thing. They need to be able to get the monster off the board and stuff. So Conquistador and stuff like that's a bit more annoying. So I think Engage is fine to come to 1 as long as drones gets banned.
I would say it's fine to come off without drones, but
I was going to say, I think you're taking crack if you think drones needs to get banned for it to come off.
But it's a switchable link too. That's the thing.
Aye, but it's a Sky Striker link to, isn't it? So no. It's literally all you need in your extra deck is a Kagari, and that's you got 2 monsters to link away.
I know, but that's like saying anything else should be banned, like fucking Neospace Connector, because it's a fucking 2-card Dragoon.
No, but the thing is, like...
Or a 1-card Dragoon, sorry.
Aye, but Neospacing takes up your fucking normal summon. That's the thing. But you need to think about it this way. Tokens, well, I say tokens are new. We've got the new Egyptian Gods structure decks coming in. The Slifer stuff is supposedly a lot of token support. So,
but they do need that though, to be fair, to get them out on the field quicker.
Aye.
That's the only way you're going to do that with them.
But I think having free tokens, like free as in there's no cost to them, I think it's no very good, and for the fact that searchable is a bit of a cunt. But like having Engage at 1, it's fine because you need to be smarter, because you don't want to reset it after your multi-roll. So you need to be a wee bit more conservative on how you're actually going to play Sky Strikers. So I think Engage is fine. It's drones that's the problem. I said it for the very beginning.
It's fair. I mean, this is the point of the video, I suppose. But I would say it can come off regardless. Just, I don't think they're really doing much on their own anyway. So
no, they're a rogue strategy at best anyway. You know. Right, Anton, have you got a wee spicy one for us?
Aye, I told you. Northern to 1.
Nothing's no fucking spicy, but the fucking he can go to 3.
Fine. Mad Respector Kirin to 1.
Oh.
Right. I've said it. Me and you had spoke about this. I like Kirin, right? I think it's really good, but in a magnifying glass, it's good. As in, with just pure Magic Spectres, it's good. With any other form of pendulum, it's broke. That's the thing. So
no, every other pendulum archetype is complete dog shit without Electromite, and if Electromite doesn't come off, that could come off to 1.
Aye.
That would take us on to Electromite then. Do you think that would come back to 1? Do you think it could in this format?
I think it could come back to 1, but I don't think it will. I feel like if they were going to do it, they would have done it with the last wave of support for Metal Foes.
Well, is it Demicod that's just been announced? Is that their names?
It's been announced, but still months down the line.
I think it's 3 months away. But the thing is, Electromite actually makes that deck super good. So it's one of the ones.
Did they release it to test out the now and see how it has influences the next format before they come out?
Aye.
If it's too strong, then
right,
they can always take it back away.
I think, see if they don't unban Electromite, then you can bring back 3 or 4 cards for different archetypes. Like I said to Anton, I think if Electromite isn't unbanned, then Spellbook of Judgment can come back, because it gives another level of consistency to Endymion. So it's like it's support for them, but it's not actually directly for them. So I think that might be a route to go down. So if Electromite doesn't come off, then I think Skullcrobat Joker, I think, can come to 1 anyway. But like that doesn't even matter if Electromite comes off, because I think he is going to come to 1. I think
Skullcrobat to 1. That's a good start.
I think
good start off for pendulums.
Aye, definitely. Like fucking heroes have a Stratos. Fucking every deck has a Stratos. So Skullcrobat.
Why can't I?
Exactly. Pendulum only that broke the new, and there might be if these limits and limits fucking happen. But I think definitely Spellbook of Judgment can come back. Skullcrobat Joker can come back. If Electromite's no back, Kirin or Astrograph can come back.
Astro to 1 I reckon should be a shit.
Right. So have you got any other limits that you can suggest that I've not mentioned?
Well, I'm sure we're all in agreement the Firewall's going to come back with the errata.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I'm telling you now, I hope it comes back to this ban list, because see, as soon as it does, I'm playing World Chalice. That's that
non
bounce, yeah.
There's that non-meta deck again, eh?
Definitely, 100%. I cannot wait. I hope we do get it. The same. Oh, what is it? Makuri, the destroyer or something? The one that lets you activate.
Makiura.
Activate traps your hand. Like, I hope we get that treatment. I know we only got him for what, 2 days or something, but we could have Firewall back for, what is it, like a month and a half? We'll have him back for Dynamite. I'd love it.
Well, Firewall is a Cyberse only, isn't it, with the errata, so...
Aye, but the thing is, until that actual bit of cardboard comes out, it's the old print that we get to use.
Nah, it won't be anymore. They'll update it in the card database, so then even if you've got the old style of the card, it's still going to be the new errata.
It doesn't get updated until the cards are released.
No, I think they updated it before Makura the Destroyer came out.
No, Makura the Destroyer was
came
legal.
out in Legendary Duelist, didn't it?
It was legal for the 3 to 4 days as it's pre-errata, because the new copy wasn't out. It was the same way, was it Red MD? The exact same. Which got, because that had the errata a fucking year in advance. So,
mate, rest in peace.
Mate, I think. Do you think Red MD could go to 3 now that it's got the errata?
Aye, it's a hard one spell.
It's pointless having 3 though. It's pointless. Like.
Exactly. That's what I try to say. Like, if it's pointless having it at 3 because you're only going to play 1, then what's the point of it being on the ban list? So that's why that's the same thing as I said with Norden, because I think you're only going to play 1 Norden if you're going to play it, because obviously instant fusion's at 1. I know you can search it out and stuff, but definitely.
Poor Red Eyes suffering again because of other decks taking advantage of their cards.
We just fought a ban card. Red Eyes Fusion. I'm going to
shut up. That is not happening, man. You know what? Everyone is saying Verti is the problem because it's so splashable in every deck because of Verti. You have to then commit to 3 Red Eyes Insights and 3 Fusions plus the Red Eyes and the Dark Magician.
Right, okay. Right, I'll counter that way. See if you are only playing Verti Anaconda, if Verti Anaconda gets banned, Outreach and stuff in Guru, play 3 Insight, Wavering or Wyvern, whatever it's called, 3 Red Eyes Fusion or 2, and the bricks. So what's the difference? Like, generally, that's the thing.
Because if you have to hard play Red Eyes Fusion, you cannot normal summon or special summon. You can only set a card.
You can set Shadows. Disney.
Aye. That means it's only a handful of decks, then it's not every deck can play that.
But see, if you ban Red Eyes Fusion, you've got 2 decks. 2 decks you can use. Well, you can use Muddy Mud Dragon and stuff, but that's a whole other kettle of fish, but you only get the 1 burn effect. So,
if anything, it would be Verti for me. That's the...
Verti helps too many decks. That's the thing. Verti helps a lot more decks. Same.
But if Dragoon's an issue, just outright ban Dragoon then.
Oh, I like Dragoon.
I like Dragoon too, but Verti for me makes it splashable in every deck, whereas Red Eyes Fusion means a handful.
Ban Red Eyes Fusion, you have 2 decks that can use it. That's the thing. Dark Magician and Red Eyes. That's my fault. So I'd like to see it what the comments think, if it's me or you that may get hit. But
that's fine. I mean, Red Eyes Fusion will not get hit. Like, there's no chance, because that's hitting Red Eyes again. Then it's consistency.
Right. So I'm going.
Dragoon.
I know, mate. That saves a lot of hassle, but I like Dragoon, and I think it's good to have.
Dragoon's a good boss monster for Red Eyes. That's what I mean. Like, if even having to use that as your summon that turn, it's easily outed. So. Right. But being able to do all your other shit on top of it is what makes it busted, because Verti bypasses the clause on Red Eyes Fusion.
Right, well, I'm going to say this. Like, what, 2 formats ago or a format ago, everybody was wanting a Alki5 Bricks band, right? Is this on your list? Is Hulk on your list at all?
No, because it's not doing anything.
Exactly. See, if you ban Red Eyes Fusion, is Verti going to be on your list? No.
Well, aye, you can still play other cards, like other fusion cards.
Aye, but is there any fusion decks or doing it?
No.
Exactly. That's my 2 cents on it. Right.
Yeah, but if you take Red Eyes Fusion away, what's Red Eyes left with to fuse into?
Polymerization, same as every cunt. That's it.
But all the other archetypes have specific fusions.
Well,
Neos Fusion, for example.
well, like he's Konami something to print, innit? And we're going to maybe getting Red Eye Fusion support in the future. So that's
So 30 then.
probably. Right. So any other limits? I think Fairy Tail Snow can come to 1.
Snow could come to 1. It was banned for Thunder Dragons, really.
Right.
That was when Colossus was a problem.
Oh, Colossus to 1.
Nah, Colossus at 1 neuters too many decks.
I think Colossus the 1 solves this entire format with Drytron and shit. So you could.
But Drytron are doing fuck all.
But Drytron are doing fuck all. Drytron's the fucking best deck of the format.
I know, but everybody now just mains draw.
VSD, sorry. So, but
everybody just mains draw to stop them.
They're already doing that. That's why it's not the best.
That's probably why they maybe limit Ben 10 and then that's you.
Aye, Ben 10 will get hit.
Aye, well, I think Ben 10 can get banned, right? And I'm just saying it because of the new support. See, the new XYZ is fucking stupid.
Aye, it's phenomenal, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
Aye, so I think if they
nothing will get hit in Drytron apart, like no Drytron monsters, just purely because they've got that Xyz to promote.
Aye, so that's what I think. See, if you ban Ben 10, right? Ben 10 needs a replacement, and that's what the replacement's going to be, is the XYZ. So they'll just put in like 1-for-1 and stuff just to get extra level 1s out in the field. So I think
1-for-1 to 3.
Maybe a
not at all.
Odd pick here, but you could maybe say Cyber Emergency to 1.
Okay.
Stops the ability to be able to add the Drytrons straight from deck.
Rest in peace, Sidra.
Cyber Dragons don't really. It helps them search for Cyber Dragon monsters, but it's not like an essential anyway.
Aye, and especially new. A boy just talked, I don't know if it was the locals or whatever, with Cyber Dragon, and he was playing the new pot card. So that might promote Cyber Dragon players to actually go and buy the new pot. So it could happen, do you know? That entire deck is searchable with Emergency, and plus people are putting it in, like I think Jesse Cotton was using it to search what's his name, Inspector Bolter. So it could be a random ass shout, but that's what these ban list keys is, random things.
What's your thoughts on Broadbilty 1?
Fuck off. No, not a chance.
I just want to see the reactions there. No. Zodiac Eldritch would be wild, man.
No, not even Zodiac Eldritch, just every other fucking beast deck would just be fucking stupid.
I just want to see a reaction to that. Both of you at the same time. Your face was a picture, man.
Not at all, man. Broadwell cannot fucking back.
Speaking of XZs, Mirage Stalio to 1.
Sorry,
we should go to 3.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, I thought it was at 1. No, Mirage Stalio could go to 3 because it restricts them into only summoning files, right? And the win condition, the new for Salamangreat, is access code, and he's, don't even know what he is. I think he's a light, is he? I can't remember.
No, it'd probably be a dark, is it not?
What, Mirage Stalio?
No. Access code.
Access code's I think he's 2 seconds, I'll just double check.
Watch this, he'll be a nerf.
No, I know he's either a light or a dark.
I think but
he's a dark.
He's a dark, aye. So that's the thing, that you take away a win condition, but in the same breath you have to say having a Mirage Stallion gives them a better gone first board in a way. So, and I can't even remember, was Mirage Stallion played at 1 or 2? I'm pretty sure he was played at 1 in some builds. So
probably 2 if you want to be cautious, I guess, but
aye. But this was before access code and stuff, so that's how tight the extra.
It helps Salamangreats because they're still consistent. It's just they're missing that wee bit of oomph now.
Aye, I think that Salamangreats, they're like in my head they're like a 33 card deck, and then the other 7 are bricks, being all extra hand traps and shit. So
aye,
I think it could come back. I don't think Circle can come back. just because it's a quick play. I think that's the downside. I know people have Rota and stuff like that, but I can see Gazelle coming back to 2 and Mirage Starlight will be 3. I think
that's
could
fair.
happen. Any other limits that you can think of?
Heart Aura.
Aye.
T1.
Aye, definitely.
Gives all the wee Orcus players out there a wee
boost.
bit of buzz.
Aye, definitely. I think Harpora could come back to 1.
Players would be touching their pecker.
What about another Dragon Ruler? Do you think any of them will come off?
I think.
Is it the water one, Tidal?
I think
the fire one that people say.
Aye, I think Blast is the one that can come off. I think Tidal could come to 1. The only one I don't think could come back is the Earth one. What is it, Rexon or something? Because he's a Monster Reborn, and I don't think he can come back. So I think the water and the fire can come back to 1 each.
I feel like it can only be one of them that come off. I feel like if you have too many Dragon Rulers, it then just starts to get a bit.
I mean, I do run Tempest in Red Eyes just because it's a level 7. You can easily get them out. Send them off Dragon Ravine.
It is more support to Dragon Link and stuff, but do you think LP should get banned actually? Or I keep on forgetting.
LP, nah, because Dragon Link, I mean, they've just re-emerged, so they're not really.
I'd say
doing
Dragon
much.
Link, it wasn't the fact that the deck was like it went bad for a bit. I think it's just people got fed up of playing it, and then people have now just started to start picking up again and just playing it.
Oh, did it not get hit in the ban list?
Aye, it did.
I think the only thing that happened was
Red Eyes, Darkness Metal.
No.
Destruction Sword, sorry, it was Destruction Sword.
Aye, Destruction Sword, but Red Eyes, the errata stopped them from infinite looping it.
Aye, that's fair. What about Quick Launch? I think Quick Launch could go to 1.
Aye.
Because that takes
Quick
a
Launch.
fucking huge bit of consistency away for them, because that's just a free, not once per turn summon.
Aye, that's a free special summon.
Nah, that helps them go into things like, what do you call it?
Savage and shit.
Aye, Savage Dragon. It lets them go into.
Aye, because that gets your tracers and all that out.
Right. We'll try and speed this up a wee bit, boys. So, any more limits you're thinking?
I'd say Skull Dread to 1.
Nah.
I feel like having it free, eventually a deck's just going to be able to spam it out again 3 times and just search whatever the fuck they want. And if you put Skull Dread to 1, you could even bring back the Dangers, stay free.
Aye, Firewalls is available for me for fucking World Chalice. I need all fucking free fucking Skull Dreads. But hanging. Right, anything else?
Nah, I think that's pretty much
The limits done?
me for the limits, aye.
Right,
Yeah.
so we'll move on to the semi-limits. Any semi-limits?
Called by the Grave. To 2.
I think Called by the Grave's fine at 1. It's
To be
Saki,
fair,
but
It's pure Sake at 1. Like 2 is, I think, the ideal place for it.
I know. Ibdi's playing Gamma, so no, Ibdi's playing Gamma, but in the side they're playing Gamma and stuff. So
I feel like Call By could actually be a shout. I feel like, especially with like the graveyard kind of heavy decks at the moment,
but that
do use Call By, it could be pretty good to deal with things like Eldritch and stuff and keep them in check that way.
aye, that's the thing. It's a killer at Outreach, and Outreach the new is a fucking big money ticket for them. So
Tritron, are they not Graveyard as well?
aye, because
you could
they
use it
spin
on Pen,
themselves onto the field and stuff. Aye.
Anything really that revolves around graveyards could be hampered. I mean, I think it could come to giving you protection on your turn as well. Your own turn, being able to just get rid of that ash and whatever they might try and use, because 3, I reckon's just too much. 1's not enough.
Aye, I totally get that. I'm just on it. I can see it coming back to 2 because it generally is.
Been everywhere, isn't it? So they're just trying to find that spot for it, each format.
It's a spell version of Mali. That's what it is. So,
Shut your mouth.
So that moves us on to Mali. Do you think he's going to move?
Remain it too.
No, but here, this is my thought. They should bring Mali to 3, but only with an errata that you can only special summon hero monsters after it special summons.
Right.
That way it's only an extender to heroes. That's it.
But the thing is,
They won't do that, but
it takes too long. That's the thing. It takes too long to fix an errata and shit. So if they wanted that for the next list, then they'd need to announce it like tomorrow.
No, I'm not saying it'd come back this list, but I'm just saying in future it could come back with that clause of being like Firewall, only Cyberse now.
Aye, no.
Mali, only a hero, and then it's purely hero decks that can use it. Nobody else, no Orcus, no any other fucking spam deck.
Aye, just what they've done with the Ice Barrier guy as well, the one that's just came in the structure deck. I think he's going to free because there's no point. Nobody's got to play him merit free other than, Merlin 1, sorry.
Don't even think Ice Barriers would play it because Ice Barriers is pish.
Oh, mate. Oh, no. You need to try it in the structure decks.
I've seen it and it was enough for me. I was listening to it and I'm like, nope.
But mate, there's spellcasters and warriors.
I know they're spellcaster. They're all over the gaff, so they are.
I know, mate.
It's just because you have a spellcaster fetish, Butless.
I know, but
so
we
if
only
you
need
see
a
any
thing.
spellcaster, you're like...
As soon as he sees that rod, that's him, man. He's gone.
Magician's rod, baby.
And he just goes, souls, spellbook of knowledge, secrets, blue boy.
I'm going to say this one. Right. What about Magical Meltdown and Alistair, the Invoker, they've won.
Ooh. Making back to your limits now?
I'll be honest with you, I'm only kidding on. I know my pal AJ will fucking go off his nut as soon as he hears that. He'll be fucking blasting me. So I just wanted to say that. I don't think they need to be touched.
No, what? Just ban Alistair. who wants to just see a normal summoned Alistair on their first day back at fucking locals?
You know what? Let's just implement the duel links rules. You can only, let's limit it to one. You can only play one and then you can only play one something else, and then we'll do it that way.
I won Alistair, one Invocation, one Meltdown, yes.
Triggered.
Right, semi-limits NML.
Trickstar Light Stage.
Light Stage would come to free.
It's the splashability and to make a Dragon. That's the annoying thing here. But
but you're, as you said, but you're having to waste your normal summon for it. Is it really that bad?
Because you
don't need to, because Corabane,
unless you open
summons herself.
Corabane special summon herself. There's no other monsters.
So if you open up a light stage, you smashed in the light stage, special search out the Corabane, summon Corabane. There you go, normal summon, fucking bang, done. So that's because I've actually seen loads of people starting to take out the Candina, because if they hard draw the Corabane, they can still special summon it. But no, I don't think they can, because they need to have a Trickstar on the field. I can't remember, it's been a long time.
Corabane's if you have no monsters or a Trickstar on the field.
Right. Well, hangy, that's I think. Right, Sean, Camden. I think if Red Eyes Fusion goes, it can come back to free.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Here, if Veti Anaconda goes, it can go to free. Right, I'll say that as well. Or if
I'm happy that Veti's gone.
Right, that's
you heard it for the horse's mouth. Anaconda gone, baby.
It was originally put to one because he went Nightmare Mermaid, because you could just go into Phoenix, then Mermaid, then do full Orcus combo. Right,
aye.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Aye, but also in the OCG they already had Dragon, so it was a preemptive hit and fought process and stuff. But I think it could come back to free. I'd like to see it at free, because I want to see people playing a bit with Candy Girls. Do you know what I mean? I think.
Hell yeah. I'll need to get myself a third full deck and then sell it a few weeks later.
To probably
sounds like quite
back to Nathan again. I've sold it to him twice, I think.
Right, so we'll move on to the unlimits. Any suggestions?
Mali, baby, let's go.
No.
Hey, yo, Lewis, come on. Destiny Hero Malicious, come on. Let's hear me out.
I think Tyler would like it at free, but I'm saying no. Right,
Face Off could come to free.
What?
Draco Face Off.
Dynamite Knight as well. You might as well just unlimit the rest of the Draco stuff. True King's Return as well.
If Masterpiece is banned, if fucking Diagrams limited, Draco can come back. It'll be a pain in the arse to deal with, especially with free Dynamite Knight, but it is what it is. The deck's unplayable now. Like, generally it is. Anything else?
Gen X ally Birdman, so I can do cubic link spam shit.
So is that your hot take?
Normal summon Medusa, send fucking unification, bounce it back, triggers unification, can link climb. Oh baby.
Well, I want baby as soon as that happens, right? I want a deck profile as soon as that happens, right?
I'll do a deck profile. I'll do a mad link spam variant.
Yeah.
What do you think of terraforming coming back?
No.
Nah. Every deck's got some sort of mad field spell cutting about.
Aye, if you can unlimit terraforming, then you can unlimit rota, and you can't unlimit rota. That's the way I think it.
Here's a wee spicy one for you then.
Right, go.
What about Sekka's Light?
Aye.
Aye, I think Sekka's Light's fine. I think Sekka's Light coming back to free will be good for Burning Abyss. Like, I don't like being. Everybody knows I hate Burning Abyss. I cannot stand the deck, even though I've had like fucking 40 decks, full decks of it. Can't stand it. But I think Sekka's Light's good for that deck.
It also boosts up Super Heavy Samurai.
Exactly. Can he let it go and go get his fucking searches?
I know, with Sekka's Light, it's basically like getting a shotgun to your shins in this format, just fucking blowing them off.
But it's a control format, so that's
exactly. But like, I can't use Unleash to blow off my shin.
Exactly. Right, any other ones? We'll try and wrap this up because this is nearly half an hour, boys.
Just have a wee quick scan, actually.
Right, you want me to do my two?
Iris.
Double Iris, fuck, that's fine.
Iris,
I think if Electromite comes back, it'll stay limited.
Aye.
But or Astrograph. That's my thought process of that. But if there's no change in any Pendulum stuff other than Skullcrow by Joker, Iris can come back at 3. I want to play Pendulum Graphs. The new you can't really play it. Pen Match is dead now, so
Aye.
Fucking
like
calm down there, Triff.
I know, I'll wait to kick my chair 2 minutes.
Yo, guys, literally broken. Literally broken. Pen gods, baby, pen gods.
You forgot to mention the 6 negates.
No, 1,000 negates.
Odd eyes with 6 negates, bro. Bro, hear me out, man.
Don't do that, man. Your hair will fucking blow away.
I know, that's it, mate.
Any more friction with that headset, man, you're fucking going to be bald, boy.
Bald is my pubic region.
Right, so I say every single ban list. Max 83
Oh, there it is.
and grass looks greener.
Nah, grass can't come off.
I
Even
can-
I'll admit it can't.
That is a hard no for you.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to keep my Eldritch spell and traps in my deck, activate grass, trigger them.
I'm going to say this to you, right? So, give me a minute. Fucking, I'm getting right into this one.
Don't
See,
mind me activating
if
my
someone
10
goes
shadows.
full combo, right? Go through what, 20 cards? Would you say that? On average?
Yeah,
Right.
I showed Sean a deck that managed to go through like 40 cards.
Aye.
Yes,
So,
that was mega.
so you mill 40, right? What's the chances of you still having Eldritch cards in your deck after milling 40?
No, that's my
It's mathematically impossible.
no, that's my point. But if you ran a grass deck, right, you could put 3 Hingies, 3 Elixirs, 3 Scarlet Sanguines, Conquistadors, your fucking Hakeros, activate, that grass looks greener, mill your deck, right? You can then just start activating them from the grave.
Aye, that's fair.
So that's my problem. And also then, because Shadows is now back, they'll all trigger as well. So
Right.
then they'll go like stupid plus.
Right, boys, we're going to need to wrap this one up, right? But we might actually do another discussion video with people like this one, right? But can we all agree Maxi can go to 3?
Yes.
No.
Fuck you. Right, Maxi to
Call
3.
back to 2, Max E goes to 3.
Red Eyes Fusion to 0, right?
Wow.
Right,
Mality free, baby, let's go.
No.
right. Right, boys, cheers for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers, man.